Okay, Brian, we just got their, hopefully we got their attention with that pre-fishing picture. My name is Marshall McDonald, former first Bayside captain, proud member of the Bayside SOB club, and want to introduce Brian Newman. Brian, tell them about yourself.
Hello there, everybody. I am, of course, Brian Newman, and I am of also the SOB team, the original one. Currently playing for the Ebb Tide, but I have dabbled with Vickers' team and the Yeti and Salmon arm. Other than that, still an active player, like it, love the sport.
Good. So as we're doing this video, we came up with an idea for the Fish You Were Here 2024 fishing derby, and thought we'd come on and discuss this while we show this video of Joe's Salmon Lodge, where we're thinking of hosting it for this year. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I went there last year, and Doug Stufko, who's the owner of Joe's Salmon Lodge, came to me and said he had a company that used to book all our trips early in the year, and since COVID, they haven't been able to do it. So he asked if I wanted to help him sell some trips.
I think this is an awesome idea, Marsh. And if we can get the clubs to come on side, I think it'll be very rewarding for them as well. The idea of going up and having a bunch of fishermen that are rugby players and even people that aren't, being as fishing is such a great sport, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I think so. The fishing up there is spectacular, as you can see right there, me catching fish. Basically, it was nonstop. You're pretty challenged not to catch a fish unless your name is Blackie. Blackie, I don't know if you'll catch a fish, but I pretty much think you'll get something. Even if you snag the bottom, it'll be fun.
I laugh because Blackie was with us last year when we were fishing up at Tunqua Lake, and Blackie unfortunately was the only player, so to speak, that did not catch a fish. But he came close. He was next to people.
He did. He hooked a fish, and then he ruined a bunch of my reels and rods and stuff. But that's okay. We forgive him. Anyways, this idea, this fishing trip, could be not only a great adventure, it could be a big benefit to the club's doing fundraising. And by that, I mean, last year, a trip like this cost $4,700 plus tax. So Dougie came to me and said, why don't you get a bunch of guys together and try to make it work with a group of guys that want to come along for $3,500 plus tax. And I said, well, that's a pretty good price. Let's try and run it by some guys. And then he said that if we did it, he will donate $500 back to the club as a fundraiser. So I thought that's a kind of a no-brainer, and wanted to put a little video together here with Brian and see if we can get any interest to get a group together and go up to Joe's Salmon Lodge. They do all the work for you. This is really a spectacular trip, kind of a once in a lifetime thing for most of us. And luckily, I was lucky enough to work in that industry for a while, so I got to do a lot of it. Sean Smith just goes because he can. Yeah, but he always hires help. He gets people, cutting his bait and putting the bait on the hook and putting the hook out in the water and then setting the hook on the fish, and then he nets the fish, and then Sean picks it up and shows the fish, and that's how he does it. This is going to be a spectacular trip, and we wanted to find out who might be interested in coming.
I'm thinking that anybody that is a fisherman that wants a crack at spending 5 days up in the beautiful area that we're talking about the fishing would jump on something like this. I think that's rather a very good deal for $3,500. And as Marsh was saying, the teams that involve themselves, there's money coming back to those. From the looks of it, it's an amazing place. The water is serene. It's not like you're out in the chop and you're bobbing up and down. So for those people that are fair weather fishermen, it's the ideal place.
To get up there, we get everybody together at the South Terminal at the Vancouver airport, and they fly us all in one plane up to Bella Bella. And then we get on Bella Bella, we go down to the dock down there, and we take a sea ferry all the way out to their lodge. And that same day that we're traveling up there, we'll be fishing in that afternoon. Like Brian said, the water is spectacular up there. There's so many fish. So yeah, we could make this a spectacular trip. I know we were planning on having another fish.You there fishing derby on one of the lakes, but when this opportunity came around, I thought we better try and share this. So I'd like to try and get this on some of the web pages and see if you can get in contact with myself or with Brian or with the club. Say, yeah, I want some more details. And at the end of this video, I put up basically a quick sheet of everything you'll need to go up there, which is not much. Best time of the year to fish. The big ones are in at that time of the year. The commercial fishermen haven't been through to snag all the halibut, so they're still in there. If you catch fish and bring that back alone, with the price of salmon these days, price of halibut, you're gonna bring it home and fish. It's a fantastic deal.
I have to agree with Marsh. I think this is an opportunity not only for the fishermen, but also for the players to get together. We have not had a large sporting event like this for some time, and the people that can be involved and raise money for their team and get out there and do their fishing and enjoy it all, because when we get together, we're going to have a good time. It's
times we've organized some tours that World Cups. This will be a little cheaper, and this will be a fundraiser for the club. So I think it's a no-brainer. It's a win-win. Maybe Tupper can't go because it takes a little time sitting alone in the boat, and he'll have nobody to talk to. But everybody else can probably come.
We're going to enjoy it. I think the team should really reach out for their players, get involved, because it's going to be great for them to get that money back into their club. I know that there's several clubs that are talking about fundraisers for this and fundraisers for that.
Even if it wasn't all just the guys from the rugby club, if you have other friends that want to come fishing, you know, they can join in on this great offer. You can also, if you have a company and you want to send some employees along, what better way than to send them with us? And they'll probably quit as soon as they get back from the lodge, but at least you can say you looked after them.
There's room for everybody up there, and we're just hoping everyone grabs this. We get a chance to get together. We get a chance to have fun. We get a chance to have great fishing. I'm just totally excited and stoked about it.
Whoever is interested, want to get in touch with us, you can get a hold of me. You can email me at sobmcdonald@gmail.com. What's your email, Brian?
My email is banewman@hotmail.com.
So stay tuned for another announcement about the fish.You there 2024.
This is an exciting opportunity, people. Think hard on this one, because I think it's going to be a great time. Thanks a lot.
Well, I know you and I are going. So, okay, Brian, talk to you later.
You betcha.